Thank you, NCSRC, for having me here. It's actually a wonderful forum to showcase our capabilities and something about what is the real challenges which we have been facing. I saw a couple of sessions before somebody showcasing how deepfakes, AI-related challenges organizations or world is facing, right? So in this context, how we are countering it, how we are doing it, countering it to helping the organization, right? So with the help of presentation, that will make more meaningful and making more interesting. So if I may ask team member.
Yes, please.
So what are the major challenges are there in between we talk about like AI-driven cyber attacks? You can Google it in your phone as well, how AI-driven cyber attacks has happened. And when we say we are countering AI-driven cyber attack, that means we are something delivering to our existing customer, and those customers are having top prominent, top notch of the organizations, right? So it is from the banks, fintechs, aviation, hospitality, hospitals, even for that matter, PSUs, aviation. So you can see what we have been delivering it to them and making the best intelligence out of the clutter. So if I may ask, what all the major AI challenges to make it more interactive, any of you would like to add, what all the major challenges which you ever come across? If anybody may come, would like come forward. Sorry? AI challenges. Yeah, what all the major AI challenges, AI-driven cyber attacks? You can Google it, in fact. If you are not able to get any of the topic, you can Google what all the major AI-driven cyber attack. And with my presentation, I would like to showcase, make it very, very interesting how this thing started, right? To give, it's been a 4:30 and 5. It will be sleepy. So after seeing that, the first slide of the presentation, you will feel, okay, something which, oh yes, I saw this, something which is already what I'm talking. It is quite relevant. Have you ever come across any of the fake apps? Yes, very often. Have you ever come across social media impersonation? Yes, that is also there. Have you ever come across, you can say, deepfake videos? I saw a couple of sessions back, somebody was showing a very good videos and all, right? That was the thing which we saw. But how it is coming, where it is coming from, so that we have done the R&D also, basis our AI, on what pixel. People are showing, okay, if it is there in the, it is coming in any of the places, but what all the sources? We have done that also to the next level, what all the sources it is coming from, what all the malwares it's been injected. So practically, over the live demo itself, we showcase how malware can be, which is AI driven, bypass the signature based rules. They can transform with the new malware and the impact. You think, okay, using your credentials, using your official credential or any of the credential, it is not impacting your laptops or your machine. No. Many a times over a demo itself, over the live demo itself, we showcase to the customer how their credential been exposed from the malware and it's been exposed, gone into the dark web, which you are not aware. Over the live demo, we showcase how we enter into the customer's environment. It is actually very, very startling. They says, I'm using MFA, I'm using 2FA, fine, but it's bypassing. If I can bypass, if my team can bypass, that means bad guys are far, far ahead. They can do it quite in the mint of time. So that is where they get into your system and you say, hey, I got breached. Why I'm just putting this AI discussion to the breach? Because it is correlated, right? You can again Google it, how data breach happened. and we are covering 60 to 70% of that area. We are not completely covering all this root cause, but we are covering 60 to 70% of the root cause why it's been done. There are organizations who, and I keep very bluntly ask the organization with respect to the threat intelligence, are you only paying for the phishing URL, protection from the phishing URL? What about the fake apps? What about the social media? What about social media impersonation where somebody with the help of AI injected attacks, somebody has created your organizational logo, your fake CXOs doing impersonation, even for that matter, WhatsApp, right? So this is at that level, AI been reach out to this and impacting everybody's life. So this is where my particular slide is all about how this way back in when I was very young, I was in school when that particular movie, as we saw, it's all about Terminator. I believe we all have seen the Terminator 2 and Terminator Genesis, right? The crux of the story is they built a machine, a military of machines, but that machine becomes self-aware, and they think humans are the enemy. So machine created by us, this is the one which I was talking about. We all have seen in somebody's, maybe it was in the childhood, somebody's at the early stages of the career, maybe at the college. We all have seen this particular movie. So that is where I have been reconnecting how this actually happens. The name was Skynet. Skynet, they created a machine, robots, which become a self-aware. And they think, okay, this is the humans are danger for them. It was T800. I just showcased the Arnold picture, right? It was the name was T100. It was a machine. Next version, which become a self-aware, was T1000, right? So that is where we saw two machines are fighting. So what was that? So that was the time when this came into the picture. So this is where the concept was not old. It's only about AI versus AI. That means those were the days when machine becomes self-aware. So there is the good part is there is no concept of self-aware so far as of now. It is being driven by the bad guy versus good guys. So that is we have been showcasing to our solving the problem of our customer. Because it's not a generic presentation which I am delivering it to you. For that, madam, mind your attention, please. Where those, as I said, I asked a very blunt question, how you are dealing with your external attack? Because I come from the SOC background. SOC solve the problem of what is happening inside. But what all the real threat which is coming, it is from outside. So we solve the problem, what is happening outside. And all it is coming, we are finding it in the SOC. So this is where, as you can see in the right side of the slide, it's just numbers, what all the business impacts been globally are there. So I do not want to discuss how it is happening. But how attackers are getting smarter using the AI. That is why the agenda is AI versus AI, the new battleground. All right? Those were the days when somebody created, it was the manually being created the phishing URL, right? It manually created the fake apps. They are putting the extra time. And I can tell you the name of certain platform which is being based on our experience, which is major coming from these AI attacks are coming from. I will share some of the name as well, right? So this is some what they are actually doing. Hyper-personalized phishing, they are very, very smart. They created very, very look-alike their domains, and you can't even imagine. It's not just about poor English. Those were the days when somebody uses the poor English creating the fake website and manually is doing. No, days are gone. So they are in the just a mint of the time they create a phishing URL, right? Similar, the same thing goes to the apps. And very often we have come across somebody click on the downloaded the app, put it, even not putting the details of your account number, even for that matter, only downloading itself, the money gone or your data is gone, right? So that is very, very scary, how somebody, the bad guys, is misusing the AI. So that is, we have been protecting our customer, because as I said, I'm not just giving you a generic presentation. With the help of this particular AI, we are protecting our customer. Yes, we are not 100%, we are not 100% technology. Nobody is 100% even in the technology, but yes, we are at the level of 99%, or let's say 98%, right? How cybercrime has changed, as I was talking about, they are very, very smart. They don't have time. They have, even for that matter, team as well, where they are doing personalized phishing scale. I mean, in the mint of time, without mentioning one of the, they are not our customer, but one of the incidents happened. In a mint of time, 30 phishing URL came up. 30 phishing URL. Can you believe it? 30 phishing URL came up, right? Do you think that it is easy to capture which region it is they are working from? They are changing their IPs as well, right? They say polymorphic AI as well, as you can see into the presentation. That is what it has been happening across, right? So we have counter and help that customer as well, right? So deepfake videos, another challenge. I mean, I just spoke about that. What all the deepfake videos are, and they are how impacting to the customer. How attackers are using AI, I mean, everywhere, anywhere. Phishing URL, fake app, social media, even for that matter, anywhere you are putting your email ID, whether it's a personal email ID or official email ID. Third party, on various third parties, you are using your email IDs or your credential or your contact numbers, that is been exposing you at greater risk, right? Automated scam. Do you really think that they do not do the email campaign or the marketing campaign? They do. Many a times, fake advertisement in the name of any bigger brand. They run a fake advertisement. That is with the help of AI. So this is in the mint of time, they are doing it. So AI attacks pattern is gone are the days when they are creating, going to the platforms. Okay, let me be very upfront, Lovable and Vercel. These are the few of the Chinese platform, which we have ever come across such kind of phishing AI attacks been coming up. So these are the major challenges which attackers are using through AI, right? AI-driven social media attack. We all know that social media is a big pain in terms of how they are impersonating. In fact, not only organization, the employees also, we come across, hey, somebody has created a fake ID of you, right? Do you think that, okay, manually somebody has done it? No. Because they are doing it in the seconds of time. They are doing it for hundreds and thousands of people across, basis on the database available with them. So that is where it is been spreading fast. Influencer. Deepfake videos, we already know that we discuss about. Influencers as well. They are copying the certain influencers and they are circulating it across, right? What all the major sources are there? We identify that. So this is where these are the major social media attacks which nobody is talking about. I saw somebody saying, some vendors are saying, okay, yes, we are into the social media, countering it, that one, but in the reality, social media is the new dark web. Because everybody is saying, hey, we are into the dark web. But nobody is talking about which is the actual problem for the community, for the organization, for the individual is social media. And we have the greater depth which we are covering the entire, I'm not saying the entire, but yes, up to the greater extent of the 95% or the 97% of the social media. You think about any social media platform. Meta, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Reddit, any of the name which I'm missing, please let me know. TikTok, it is not there in India, but that is also we are covering. Any other platform which you think about, any marketplaces where somebody is impersonating about you, we are capturing that also. right? So if somebody says that, being into the threat intelligence space, phishing URL and the fake app is the major challenges, no. They are not covering, or they don't have the capabilities. So that is where which we are covering, and why the deepfakes, the AI is the major challenges which people, the global environment is going to face. During this geopolitical tension, we all know that which all countries are engaged in the war. And because of that, so many things are happening. Yes, definitely center point of this war is not India, but somehow it has been impacting India as well. I saw in the morning itself, Amit Kumbhalsa was speaking about the geopolitical tension. Any idea when was the last time India faced the major cyber attacks? Anybody can let me know, because we saw the global spikes. Sorry? Okay, yes, it's a one good answer. Second? Yeah, somebody has already addressed it. Operation Sindoor, yes, it was true. During the Operation Sindoor, it was the major spike happened in terms of the attack. So that is called sabotaging or hacktivism with the help of AI. Do you think that they are doing it by one? They are targeting, I'm talking about AI attacks from the infrastructure side. They are targeting schools, they are targeting institutions, hospitals, not only bank, not only government organization. They are targeting in some form or other, maybe from the social media, right? They are targeting, because this is the time when any statements given by any political leader, attacks spikes up. Which was the second biggest time, anybody can answer, when major attacks was being recorded? It is slightly older. It is Galwan attack. It was the second biggest time when India has faced the major AI-driven cyber attacks across the globe. So that is where, because we know that what all these places are coming up. Proactively, yes, we get certain intelligence from the dark webs. Our machines are giving us alert. Our AI agents are giving alert. Being curated by our human intelligence. Because if I am not getting the intelligence on time and the right way, it is just an information. Right? So now we are not in the business of information. We are not in the business of data. We are in the business of intelligence. And that is the curated one, the fastest one. That is we have been doing. We do not give attackers the larger window, whether it is from the deepfake, impersonation, social media, any other form. New age phishing attack, I already spoken about. Those were the days when somebody was just typo squatting, changing the spellings, changing the name, changing or some way or other, easy to identify. But this time they are doing the personalized attack. They are not actually doing multi-language attacks, right? Because if you are thinking, in fact, I saw one of the bank already been using one of the threat intelligence solution. But during the neighboring country, Bangladesh tension, when there was a riots and high tension was there, somebody created a phishing URL, and it was totally AI driven. That is why it was changing the signature, bypassing the signature. And it was in the Bangla, and we have captured it and informed the customer and even take down before any harm happened to the normal customer, non-tech savvy customer. So that is where they are so smart enough. You think that, okay, they are not tech savvy? No, they are using AI, especially after introduction of Anthropic, I forgot the name of this, Mythos and all these. It has been just a seconds of the time they create all these AI-driven cyber warfare. What all the real cyber, I spoke about what all the major cyber challenges as well, because by giving the certain example, these are the major reason how it has been happening. And what all the other ways? Yeah. I'm just completing this thing. What all the other ways which nobody is looking at it is third-party attacks, where you are logging into, I initially also I spoke about, on the third-party various platforms, you are mentioning your credentials, that is where it has been started, and you are thinking how your data breach happened. So you can Google it also, how data breach happened, and you 60 to 70% of the challenge which we are solving, and one of the reason is supply chain attacks, which you are not even aware of. All right, so these are the one of the things I believe. My last slide is there, which how we are countering this AI-driven cyber attack. You can Google it once again. What all the AI-driven cyber attack, which we are handling it, not handling it, protecting our customer. So that is it from my side. Any question, any doubts, please feel free to ask. Thank you.